Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed. Connection. Now let's draw it. We already experienced it. Okay. So I will switch the camera because we already, there's so much time we spent for the beautiful meditation. Let's draw. And I hope everyone has this world map. Let me make sure that you can see it. So today we are going to work with the outline of the world map. And I'm going to use the, fine jelly pen, but you can use a marker and it doesn't have to be black. It can be any color that you want to work with today. It could be blue, green, whatever color gives you the sensation that it will bring you closer to the intention. You can use it. I'm just use the black. For me, it feels like this is the best color to connect people somehow today. But it could be different colors. It doesn't have to be always black. So the first thing that I invite you to do, connect to the map. Map will receive the message, your intention. It will reveal something hidden in your subconsciousness. So we, first of all, connecting to this map of, with gratitude, because it shows us something that is hidden inside of us. And you can even feel the movement of the energy, the movement of the changes, something shifted when we're connecting. And first thing that we are going to do, find the location where you are right now. I am in Seattle, Washington, US, and I just draw the circle in the area. It doesn't have to be exact location, but somewhere you are located right now, and it can, for me, it's like a couple states around it, but it's close enough. So you can find the location where you are. And if you haven't typed yet your location where you are in the chat, please share with us. It's always exciting to see how many people we have and which corners of the world are drawing with us today. Okay, so I found my place. We all have different backgrounds. We have Belgium, good, and Durham, and see.
North Carolina, it's US, Italy, Belgium.
Okay, so we all,
Nashville, Belgium.
Many people are moving around the world. And if in 20th century, the movement and relocation was quite easy, people who changed the locations 100 years ago, to 100, 200 years ago, or even more, it usually was quite a challenging experience. And if they did it, there was quite a big reason for it. So they were escaping from something or trying to find a better life. So if you have any ancestors who were living in different country, in different location from this or where you are right now, or you moved from a different location, I invite you to find this location where it was original and draw a circle there as well. Like I'm moved to US from Russia, from Siberia, and I estimate that it's we're here. So I just draw the circle there because this is my homeland. This is where I was born.
Brothers and sisters are also children of myself. Yes, can connect.
Mm-hmm.
Mothers, fathers.
So I invite you to, first of all, connect yourself to the homeland. And it's not like you are going to the homeland. You are bringing the energy of the homeland with the Neuro line to you. And just introduce, like, you can bring the energy, maybe some traditions, some cultures, ancestors that are still be there, to your current location and say, this is where I'm living now. I need your blessings. I need your gifts. I need your strength. Please stay with me. Support me in my journey. There is some reason why you are here right now, and you can use these powers to be next to you. See how it's like the whole country can come to you. I have 2 countries, Norway, Sweden. Do I make 2 lines? Yes, you can do 2 lines. My homeland is in Siberia, but my mom was born in European part. So I have like Europe and Asia continents in myself. So 2 sides, and I can bring this homeland of my mom and say the same thing. This is where I'm living right now. Please support me on my journey. And you can have like even sensations in your body. A deep inhale if it's intense. It could be intense. You're bringing very beautiful countries with you. You are not alone. You came as one, but you are representing thousands of people behind you. So if you don't know anything about ancestors, just scan the map with the marker, like allow your marker to be your pendulum, and just see, is there any places in the world that attracts your attention, that you feel that it's more connecting? Maybe some powerful places in the world that you want to be connected to. They have significant meaning to you, and you can draw the circle there and connect. Maybe it can be some religious areas, I don't know, Mecca or Israel, or any traditions, cultural traditions that you want to reconnect today. So don't be limiting yourself to like, I know or I don't know. It's, if you know for sure that you have a drop of Irish blood or Scottish blood, connect to this Ireland and connect to the Scotland. So if you change the color, it will be challenging to integrate those 2 different colors together. The ultimate goal to create this beautiful network around this world and see how we can be connected, that everything is connected. Somehow we connected to different parts of the world, not just to the homelands. But originally you can choose this any color to draw lines, but I would highly recommend to keep all lines the same color. I hope it makes sense. So we already connected to your homelands. If you did your DNA test and you know that like, oh, this is unusual blood in me. So I've never been in this place. I have no idea who is my ancestors from that place. Connect yourself. There could be some traditions waiting for you there that you can be using in your life. Maybe you need this right now. Maybe this is what makes you feel strong and successful in your life. So if you had in your life, if you traveled around the world, or lived in different places, and they make so much memories. You have so many memories about this place. They bring joy and meanings to you. Connect to those memories. Use those countries as a reminding who you are and who you were at that time. So my first visit and my first love is Italy. I'm like, I really love Italy. Everything about it, the food, people, place, and I want to connect this energy to me. Because I know it's not just place, but I was there different, and I want to reconnect this myself to that part of me, how I can be more joyful and reckless, because this is what I'm missing sometimes, and I just want to reconnect to this excitement about travels. Yes, you can connect, and just wherever you traveled, wherever you are happy, wherever you are joyful, wherever you experience excitement in your life. So just connect to these feelings. We are not really looking for grounding and anchoring, but we want to connect to part of us, to ourselves, to our own memories and excitements. So see where in the world else you already traveled or lived, or maybe you have a friend from that place and you love so much friend, and you have so much excitement together that you want to connect to this person through the homeland as well of the person. This could be interesting. Okay. So just start connecting and finding the places and see how you can be. Some of them could be a very small circle. Some of them could be very big. And you can find your own interesting path. It doesn't have to be direct. It doesn't have to be the shortest way. Just allow the neuro line bring this energy on its own way. So it's okay if I'm moving from through the different countries. I'm bringing this energy. And when I connecting, I already start rounding all these corners. I don't want this connection to be challenging or overwhelming. I want this to be fun and harmonious way. I want positive memories and positive experiences to connect to. Everything that brings me strength and brings me joy. So after you find all these places where you've been, or you have some kind of connection already, let's see, I can just circle the whole, okay. I think it's Ireland. We're here. And I just connecting, bringing more energy here. Right now we have such limitations in travels, and I know that it brings a lot of sorrow to people and challenges. So this is our opportunity to travel around the world. How to just see on a screen, not all the people. So you can do the, on the top right corner, you can choose the view, and it's have two options, speaker view and gallery view. So you can choose the speaker view. And if you want, you can even pin myself and see only my screen. Yeah. So I keep connecting to the places where I've been, where I already traveled. You don't have to do it all of them, but some of them. And see that you already experienced quite a lot in the world. And next step, where do you want to go? Maybe there are some places where you want to travel. And for some reason, it was never allowed or never enough finances to do it. So see the places where you want to go. I want to go to Australia, and I want just to be big travel. The whole Australia. You can repeat some circles. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we know how to make anything perfect. We just keep rounding. And this will bring the harmony and order and connections in everything we do. So, and see how you reconnect it to the place that where you want to be, which you want to visit, which you want to know a little bit more about. Okay, here we go, Australia. Wait for me. And I bring this experience that I'm dreaming about to myself already. I want to be strong. It's not like I'm losing my attention all around the world. I bring resources from all places around the world to me right now. I want to be happy and joyful and strong right now. And my dreams and from the future can bring me this energy, can bring and connect me to this happiness and excitement already. So circles can be different sizes. And if you see that like my place already where I am located right now is so small and so intense, I want to make it bigger. I want it to make more powerful, more visible. And I just increase the circle and round all these new corners that it happens. So I'm creating, like I'm already not just in my house, my energy can cover much more place. I'm already expanding my awareness about the world, about my energies, about my happiness. Oh, now I can more visible. If lines are crossing each other, we just round them. We just connect these two different journeys in one meaningful nexus, some energy there. Maybe something is waiting for me in Africa, I don't know. So see if there's any other places. Alaska, I've been in Alaska, it's a beautiful place. Maybe you have children living in a different country and you want to connect to them. Or if you have somebody like a teacher, a spiritual teacher in a different country you want to connect. Maybe you want, again, if there is any religious meanings that you want to reconnect. I've never been in India. I want to visit India. Okay. So tell us is there any interesting places that you want to visit and you want to connect? You can type it in your chat. No, the map itself is a little bit on the background. If you want, you can round them, but they usually integrate it very well without rounding. The question was, should we round only lines that crossing each other, or with the lines of the map should be rounded as well? And it's not needed usually. So we've done already homeland, we've done already the memories that we are caring about the places. We already done the places that we want to visit or have some meanings to us. And next, what are the places in the world that you are really wishing the best to them? Maybe they are going through the challenging time right now and you want to connect and send your blessings to them. You can just draw the circle and name what kind of the blessing you want to send. Is it healing? Is it, I don't know, like there are many people who have concerns about the elephants in Africa. Maybe you can send your blessings to Africa, or you can send the blessings to Amazon and the forests that are struggling, or any other places. This is your opportunity to draw your intention for those places. See how world is very small and how you still be able to draw your intention, your prayer on this map. And magic will happen. We don't know how, we're not necessarily has to explain it. We just allow it to be. You allow yourself to see how I can be connected to the world in a positive, beautiful way. Okay. And it's quite a journey to connect to all these places. We are not in rush. We can just keep moving. And it's interesting that sometimes you may even find that, oh, I forgot, like the more lines you draw, the more you remember about different places, about your ancestors. Maybe you as a child was traveling a lot with your parents and you're still missing some of those places. This is like if your parents were military, they usually travel a lot. So see if there is any friends from your childhood that you want to reconnect through this map right now. Maybe your family's members, like your husband is from a different country and you want to know a little bit more about these traditions, or respect, just pay your respect to those traditions. You can connect to them. Okay. So how's everyone doing? South Africa, Greece, Paris. Oh, I love Paris as well. Okay, oh, Yes, all places my daughter-in-law lived and her family. Good. You can travel with her. It doesn't have to be your travel, but be excited about her travels as well. So we kind of connecting to different experiences. Maybe one of my dreams to do the world round journey, and I don't know where it will be done. I definitely did already several circles around the globe, but not in one sitting. New Zealand, very beautiful place. Yes, all this excitement. South Africa. We have students in South Africa now drawing with us, Neurographica. Yes, good. Let's respect it. And I'm very excited. It's a new country for sure for the Neurographica, new place. Maybe you want planning the vacation. Where do you want to go? Something. World is getting smaller and smaller. And the biggest shift happened in our perception about the world when we first Sputniks in space, and when we seen first time ever the image of the globe. This was the significant change in perception about the world, how small it really is, that you can see it in one image from a not to such a huge distance. Actually, it makes everything just different perception of the world has shifted. Okay, maybe. And see which corners of the world are not explored yet. So I'm getting, you can see that some of the areas of the world are more busier for you, something more connections for you, but some are completely left behind. So if you want to explore a little bit more those areas where you've never heard about them, extend your horizons, extend your journeys to those areas. What can be found there? What kind of treasures those countries carrying on? Maybe you have some co-workers from that place. Maybe you have just read a book about it or movie about it. So it's we can learn something about this place and see why I'm never attracted to this place. I'm sure it's a beautiful place. Okay, so just experience it. And see how this memory of travels, airplanes, or maybe you did the travel through the cruise ships, like all them coming to you. And I'm already so excited about like all these travels. Miss it a lot for sure, but feel like I'm so happy to be able to explore the world. And it will be possible very soon again. We just send our intention to travel soon. And it's interesting how everybody is more connected. We have even more people, more communication with people all around the world right now than it was before the COVID-19. Okay, if you have any questions, wait. Sorry, I'm leaving. cannot find places I want to be right now besides my bed. Okay, so Ellen, take care of yourself. It's a it's a very important aspect to take care of yourself. Okay, there will be recording. You can do this journey anytime. Okay. So pay attention. How's your body reacting to this journey? Is there anything happens, especially when you're rounding all these travels and all those lines and crossings? Is there any sensations? And if you feel that you are strong enough and you have the place on earth that is challenging for you somehow, there still be some memories that are brings not resolved or somehow still be very painful for you. Just draw the circle there. There is some part of your soul that's stuck in this place. You can bring the harmony, you can bring this healing to this place and connecting yourself with the part of your soul that are somehow left behind in this place. You can take this area. Let me find this place. Let's see. And just bring this beautiful part of your soul back to you. It's interesting. I was just like watching the class about the constellation work. And sometimes it's very hard to sell the property if you have the piece of soul stuck there. Your experiences that you, like it's some that left behind in this place. And until you take this part of yourself back to you, your hopes, your dreams, your challenges, reconnect to them, guide them to you, and only after that the place can be changing the ownership. It's a very interesting observation. One of the teachers I'm following is experienced. So we want to take all our pieces, all our memories, joyful and not so joyful, back to ourselves. We want to reconnect to all our memories, because only when we connect to all of them, we can be whole again. We can be strong and powerful as never before. And some of those lines can be bolder and stronger, like if you want to connect even more to the homeland, you can create this beautiful, powerful, strong lines to find this. Notice on your map, you may find that some of the lines are really crossing somewhere. And this crosses, intense crosses between several lines may bring your attention to some places. Maybe you need just draw the circle there. Like I have this interesting crossing in Africa, and I'm just sending my intention there. I don't know what is waiting for me there or what is needed there from me right now, but I'm sending my vibes. Connecting to this place. Somehow it's brought my attention. That's my subconsciousness is telling me this is important and I trust this journey. Okay. You can explore the oceans as well. It's not just land, but maybe oceans that you want to explore. Maybe there are some islands, or maybe you want to do the sea journey and experience it.
Yeah, oceans was a great idea, Anna. Very good. Love it. I love the sea coast always and swimming in the sea. I grew up at the Black Sea, so for me, being in the water is wonderful.
Mm. Nice. So water needs some healing. You can send some healings to oceans and seas as well. So is there any places there that you want to connect with? Right now, I hope that you feel strong enough after connecting yourself. You can share this strength. You can share this healing with places around the globe. What is intention of yours? So you can draw circles and maybe say what you're wishing for this place. That people, or that it will be anything that you want to pray for them. And you can extend the lines beyond the paper as well. It's a ball, globe. We can move lines in a different directions and connect from a different sides. Doesn't have to be always on something that we can see. We can just extend lines in different directions from your location and hope that those energies will be coming back to you from another side of the world. You are sending it east and it will come to you from west, or you're sending it to south and it will come to you from north, because we are living on a globe. There will be some coming back. There will be some boomerang. Maybe you want to connect two different countries, not just in your life, but in like you wish that those countries are more supporting to each other, more understanding, more grateful to gifts of each other. This can be your opportunity to express this desire, to make it visible. And slowly but surely, we will cover the whole map of the world. Like the whole world will be covered with beautiful neuro lines. And maybe something that you need to just, you can just add some resources on the map that are representing love, healing, understanding, communication. What do you wish for in the world to see more and more? Respect, support, peace. You can draw the circles that representing all these qualities and connect. It really, right now, after the whole world is connected, you see how many lines, and if you connecting to one line, you are connecting to other because they all connected. There is always crossing, there is always hub, like you are the hub of different connection. So it doesn't matter if I'm sending peace to one place, this peace will come back to me because I am energetically connected to all of those places. So you can draw the circles and that representing love, peace, healing, whatever you feel is appropriate for the world right now, what is needed for the world right now. Maybe safety, maybe some energies. What is your wish for the world? What do you want to connect the world with? This circle will represent Neurographica, and I just connect the world to the Neurographica. In different directions. And it doesn't have to be always through me, it can be from anybody else. Just connect it. Introduce it. And when we're connecting, we're always grounding all this. We're always rounding all these corners. And next step, after we round all these corners, when we cover the whole map with beautiful lines, you can add more lines later. If you like, you can keep it somewhere visible and just keep rounding it. We are going to color it. We are going to introduce colors. And in Neurographica, as always, we color. When we color, we connect several segments together with one color, so we can have this opportunity to look at the bigger energies instead of just coloring separate segments. We allow it to be bigger segments, bigger movements. So you can choose any colors you want. They can have meanings to you, or they can be just something that you intuitively choose. You don't overthink about colors. Allow this intuition to be expressed on your drawing. And I want a little bit more grounding for the world. So I'm creating this beautiful root system somewhere in the ocean. Interesting, the grounding is in the ocean.
Next time, we may want to draw on a globe, something like a ball.
It will be
interesting.
It's a different challenge. Draw on 3D. Okay, so colors. So when you color, it doesn't matter where you start. Feel where is this movement wants to begin. And just connect several segments together. It can be a flow, or it can be just a big area that you're coloring. And when I'm color, I really going through the borders. I don't separate. I allow this energy move without borders. I allow this energy be expressed without borders. And you can bring this energy to yourself or just leave it connected as it is without any connections, direct connections to yourself as well. Connected to myself, and I want to extend it. I want this flow just go beyond me. South America and South Africa are all connected for me. Yeah.
You are creating new ocean map with this blue.
Okay. When we yes, when we color, we connect several segments together. And you can use as many colors as you want. So how's everyone doing? Is it easy for you to connect to different places, or is it some feelings that it's bringing, maybe some challenges, emotional challenges? How's your body react? Do you breathe? Thank you for all your instructions and kindness in sharing your talents with me. I am finding this so therapeutic and helpful. Yes, thank you. I'm glad it is. It's just Neurographica. Everything is a little bit therapeutic.
And another comment, Miriam, I'm happy to be all of the world. I'm glad that you were able to be all of the world. We are all of the world. It is very therapeutic and very calming. Thank you. Yes, it is. That's the goal.
It's actually very interesting how you can look at it now and say, I am the world. I'm carrying in myself all this energy. I'm connected in my dreams, in my hopes, in my background, through my ancestors, through my family, through my friends. Globe is getting smaller and smaller. And how by connecting to different places, I'm getting bigger and bigger at the same time. I'm expanding my awareness to the different parts instead of, and we can connect to the world not through the drama and all the suffering that world is going through right now. I can be connected in strength. I can, because when we connecting through the drama and suffering, we cannot do much for the world but suffer. How I can connect to the strength so I can bring the strength to the world. I make stronger the world because I am stronger. So it will be different movement, soul movement in ourselves. Have some comments. Wonderful exercise. so expensive, and I don't have to know everything. I can just enjoy the adventure of connecting with unexpected territory. Yes, you trust your intuition and just allow it to be experienced. Mind is has its own limitations. Imagination, intuition does not have this limitation. So we are connecting from completely different level. We are beyond our understanding. The world is beautiful, organic. It's alive. The earth is alive, and that's why the Neuro line is really creating this organic connection through. In unique way. My project is not at all looking like yours. Mine is very few lines. It's okay. So first of all, Marie-Helene, as I understand, it's your first drawing. So it's okay if it's look a little bit different. And it's okay if it's a fewer lines. You're always welcome to add more lines later. There is nothing you need to. And we're all different and we're all unique. Even one line is enough to connect. If one line that brings you some strength, this makes a whole difference for me, the whole meaning of this exercise. Okay. And
do you want to make the world a better place? Remember the Michael Jackson song? Start with the man in the mirror.
If you have still need some time to round the corners, you can come back to this drawing, or you can continue rounding, or you can come back to the drawing later and just keep rounding all those corners. Okay. It looks like a flag of somehow world flag coming. Orange. Okay, so how's the... Okay, I started with not the good pen, then too wide, so ugly, but next time I will take a better pen. So if you started with a bold pen, it's actually very good for lines. Choose something that finer pen and do the roundings. The bold line just representing stronger energies, bigger flow of like a rivers of energy instead of fine streams. It's really introducing powerful flow of resources to you. Like it means that you are capable to carry on so much energy. It's good that you have this. But for rounding, you may use a fine, like a different pen or gel pen, and it can give you a little bit more control over the rounding. And we are going to introduce bolder lines to our drawing because we want something blessing of the universe for the world as well. We want this big energies presented on every drawing. So you're just a little bit ahead of us. Okay. And rounding really integrate all this energy together and makes the drawing being very peaceful and harmonious. So if you just allow yourself to round more, it will have a different effect on you. It will be more relaxing and more joyful. You don't have to color the whole map. You can just create this beautiful flow of energies and see how they complement each other. You can color separate circles, like if you want some areas to stand out a little bit more for you, you can bring more colors to those areas with different colors of one color. And trust yourself. It doesn't have to be some specific area that you really bring your focus to, like you know this place and you know this meanings to you. But if you see that some area really attracts your attention, you can highlight it. You can bring a little bit more color to this place. Let's see. Let's do this green here. Just more creativity. I'm trying to figure out what is like. I think it's some China. I think it's China. More creativity to China. I think they're already creative, but I don't know.
Maybe they need some more.
I don't know. It's just it doesn't hurt much. It's more creativity. I choose the color. I choose the circle, and after I've done, I figure it out. Like where is it location? So there is no really personal attachments.
You didn't do it on purpose.
Pavel is dreaming about the time when 1 millions of billions of people will draw Neurographica. The only thing he has to do, like really go to China, and it will be, and be strong there. So we bring this there. And we have already people in China, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be only one place. You can draw several places. Let's see what's coming to you. Make the globe as colorful as you wish. So it's make it exciting for you to travel. Like, oh, it's interesting how these places will be associated with different, maybe different colors later. if you have notice, like after you finish, notice if there is any specific colors in your homeland. Maybe something that you can not aware, but somehow your subconsciousness is bringing those colors forward. See if you have any associations with this color. Maybe it's some memories, maybe it's some childhood experiences that are associated with this color. Somehow this is the whole message is from your subconsciousness to you. This is your unique world map. Nobody else has the same one. You have your own connections, you have your own borders, your own experiences. And it's okay to have it differently, to have it in a unique way.
That's a very good image. Your own oceans, your own land, your own islands, and very good, beautiful.
If we say that I am the world, it's okay if your world is different. Notice if you have any lines on the bottom of your map. The bottom of the drawing is usually representing strong root system. And we want this world be grounded. We don't want it to be just mentally guided. We want the world be connected to the earth, to the element of earth, to the powers of deep energies, that we are not just in our head, but in our bodies as well. And we respect and value this connection. As we respect and value the connection and body of the earth as well. Okay. You can use not just pencils, you can use highlighters, you can use markers to color if you want this world to really be bright and vibrant. You can go and experiment. How do you feel if the world is so bright? How do you feel if the world is visible, unique? Every line is so bright. Okay, I think I'm going. If you want to color the whole map, it's possible. There is no limitations. Usually the Neurographica drawing is proportionally looks nice if you have about 70% colored and 30% are white. But you are the artist, you are creating your own unique world. And if you don't want to leave any white, you have the right and opportunity. So use this opportunity to decide what is the best for your world, what kind of world you want to experience today. Okay. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, let me know. I'm surprised everybody's so quiet today.
Maybe because I muted everybody.
Not just because of it, but any questions? We love questions, so don't hesitate to ask. Any challenges or any insights for you?
If you can type in the chat who is coloring already, who has finished with the drawing lines and who is coloring, just type number 1. Yes, it's been wonderful to travel. Yes, I love traveling. 1. Okay, we have 1. And who has finished coloring? If you can type 2. Coloring now. Yes, 1. Good. Very good. Almost finished. Do you like your colors? Look at your colors and feel what do they bring for you? What emotions are rising when you're looking at your colors? And I have pink over my country where I was born, over Bulgaria. Lots and lots of pink. Which is very nice. Childhood memories.
Interesting. Over my homeland, I have so much orange. So, Nicole, if you don't like coloring, it's okay. It's colors usually representing emotions. And that's why it can be challenging. Just stay with this and allow it to observe. Interesting, I'm losing my voice.
You've been talking for a while, yes.
Okay, so I've done this coloring, and now there is a next step that all of us will do, is to introduce field lines. Field lines are the universal lines that brings synchronicity from the universe. When we are connected to bigger purposes, when we are connected to those bigger energies, bigger powers, something that beyond our understanding, but we can be aligned with this. And instead of fighting over it, we can find the comfort and support in it. And the field lines can go through your current location, if you want to be aligned with the universe, or it can be just going through the world as the way they want to go. The field lines don't ask our permission where they want to go. So I'm just using the bolder line, and I'm going with myself and just draw this bold, strong lines. Connecting. And you can draw the several lines. Interesting, all my lines are going through me. And of course, the first impression is like, oh my, it's ugly, because those bold lines bring so much chaos. But we know the magic, we start rounding all those lines, all those crossings between your original lines and the field lines. And this will help you to integrate this energy, align, instead of conflict that this synchronicity may cause. We're introducing the harmony and beauty and peace in to our world. So I'm just go over it and round all these crossings again. And you will notice how the field lines, instead of ugly, bold lines, become structure, become the spine of the map, become the spine of the channel, the strong, powerful channel, like rivers of energy, aligning and bring the resources to different corners of the world. And if you are connected to those lines, this universe bring energy to you as well. And it's interesting is that what I noticed, that all lines from different places were coming to me, but the field lines were coming from me to the world. It's interesting thing that I did it without intention, but somehow this means a lot. It's like when I am strong enough, I can bring something powerful to the world. Okay, so it's how we can be attuned to the universe, to energies beyond us. And after rounding, I don't see, like after coloring and also many lines, all these borders really disappear to me. The whole world is just a big connection. That's what I notice. It's not about borders anymore. It's not about outlines. It's all about connection, how I can see those connections. Okay. Did you have a chance to draw field lines? You can draw several of them, which could be 1, 2, 3, 5. Doesn't, as much energy you need, allow it to be presented on your drawing. And if there is any particular areas that you feel like this area of the world needs the most energy right now, you can bring field lines there. You can guide them to there, like ask for this resources from the universe. The field lines are the biggest resources we can afford. This alignment with this, with the universe.
Field lines are all connecting in the Indian Ocean for bed. Very good. Yes. So something there.
So if they connected there, if they just crossing, you can draw the circle to bring the harmony there, because there is a lot of energy. And if you just draw the circle, that the energy will be revealed in a safe, harmonious way. There's something is very powerful there. We did this exercise as a group, and several people are drawing on a big map of the world. And it's very interesting to see how when different people drawing together on the same map, how really connected we are. Like there's always some ancestors that from the same place, or some dreaming about the same place together, how similar we are in our dreams. It's amazing.
Yeah, this is a great experience to draw with many people on the same.
One of my something that I'm missing, like when the quarantine will be over, we will be able to connect and travel. Maybe we'll do some kind of intensive training together, that people will just come to one place and draw several days together.
Yeah, we need to draw about this. So can you repeat any specific instructions about the coloring? The question.
So the coloring is, in Neurographica, when we color, we connect several segments together. And when we color, we are not coloring just separate segments next to each other. We are going through these lines and visually connect them together. The colors usually representing emotions and how we can step back a little bit from your map and see a bigger movement of your emotions, what they're connecting to. Colors may have meanings to you and some memories, but it's not required. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, which colors you want to introduce to your map. Make this world as bright, as colorful as you wish for. It's your chance to create the world that you will be happy to live in. So if it will be colorful, it will be exciting to live and travel around such world.
Thank you so much for allowing us to enjoy the joy of traveling inside and out. So it's you who allowed yourself to travel, right? Be grateful for yourself.
One of the challenges for me when with COVID-19, that like we are not allowed much to travel, and I hope that it will be very soon a different story, and we all will have a chance to meet somewhere. But before it happens, we can travel in our dreams, in our Neurographica drawings. We still be able to connect. We still be able to bring this joy to ourselves. Awaken some beautiful memories. And receive resources in it. Okay, so I integrated all my field lines. And last but not least, is there anything, any object on your drawing right now that is brings the most of your attention? It could be your current location, and you can highlight this, or it could be any circle on the world that really has so much energy for you, and you want to make it even more powerful, more noticeable, and more visible. This green circle that representing, it's not just China, it's in several countries there. But I don't know, I will be quite a, and if you think that some of the circles wants to be bigger, to be more noticeable, you can do it. You don't have to be modest on your map. It's your world. You can do whatever you want. I want a circle around the world, but is a little bit, it's okay. The world is not a little bit a ball. So we are not looking for perfection. We are looking for aliveness and uniqueness in the world and in people. And if it's not perfect circle, it's perfect. Because when we have something perfect, it's become a symbol, and it's hard to connect to symbols. Like they're so foreign to us. But when people easier to connect to imperfections. Yeah, you can, it's a very interesting idea, like how to connect all this together. You can just draw the circle all over the place, but I'm not so adventurous. I want to connect, and I still want to draw the circle, and I make it bigger around the place I'm living right now. And it's connected like the whole US and whole Canada. But I want it to be just bring attention somehow. For me, I feel like there is so much energy here. So we need more harmony. If there is a more energy somewhere, we need more harmony. Contain and guide this energy in a positive way, because too much strength is a dangerous business. So we need this harmony. Okay, and of course, if I added any lines, any bolder lines, I round all new corners. I'm connecting all these lines between them with rounding in a harmonious way. It's interesting, when we were drawing together on one map, one of our students, she did not know her real parents, and she just allowed herself to, like when we were looking for the homeland, she was just finding the place where she feels her ancestors belong to. And she drew the circle, and later she did a DNA test, and it was interesting that the location was really presented in her DNA. So it was a very interesting how we attuned to everything. We carry on all the information we need. We just don't know how to access it. And sometimes the Neurographica just helps us to see what is already hidden in ourselves. So that's why it's so powerful. I still think it's a miracle. Okay, so I made a bolder line, and I just want to make it a little bit brighter. Just to make it noticeable a little bit more. have this black and yellow. I hope there's nothing related to Plutonian energies.
I love this drawing. It makes me so connected to the world. Thank you.
We are happy to hear that you feel connected. The connection and belonging are the most important aspects of our life. Without it, people sometimes even sacrifice their life to be connected to something. We are not looking for such drastic challenges. We want to be connected in a positive way. So I finished my drawing, and I just want you, like when you finish your drawing, take a look at your world. And what is the first word or first adjective that's coming to you? What do you see about your world map? How you can call it? How can you name it? My world is busy. What is your world? Can you type the name of your world, the adjective? Dissolved. Okay. Harmony. Good. Joy. Fun. Good. It's a big party. Ooh, I'm so envy you. Colorful. Good. Alive. Nice. Wandering. Such a beautiful world we live in. And next step, I want to look at your world. Creepy. Okay, it could be a little bit. Now I want you to look at your world. And because I am the world, can you say this, what you wrote about your world? I am busy. I am beautiful. I am alive. Whatever you said about your drawing, can you just add I am at the beginning and see how you feel about it? It could be a challenge. And just see how, is there anything you want to change? What makes you alive? What makes you different around the world? I am around the world. Interesting. I am a wanderer. It makes me feel good like an explorer. I am joy. Good. A very happy season for you. I want to be connected. Good. Miriam. Miriam, I would suggest like say, I am connected. Like it's not just a desire, I want to connect. I am connected. You're already connected to something. See them. I know that it's a challenge to say something that, and it's okay to say the statement if I'm not. Keep rounding for sure. I highly recommend just keep rounding because this will transform in a beautiful way. I am connected. Good. I'm strong. I'm in harmony with all of life. Good. I'm ready. Okay, radiating. Good, Jenny. Oh, I'm so excited. And I'm busy, but connected. I'm busy and connected. Lately, I learned that you don't say but. The but is a prohibited word. It's excluded somehow different energies, but we want them to be connecting. We are all connected. It is. We are all connected. So this is the first part of the second, actually, part of our class is done. And I invite you to to participate in the second part, when we can do this short video celebrating the Neurographica that will be introduced on April 29th, when we, first of all, when we name all these countries, when we show all our drawings and say some congratulations to Neurographica. There is possibility to evolution. Yes, evolution is always possible. Progress. This is what can be. Changes are the most consistent thing in our life. We can be sure that there will be some changes. I'm not possible. We are not going to do anything on April 29th. We are going to make this recording right now. So I'm stopping. If you want to share your drawings, let's do just show at the end. So I will finish whatever you've done. You can just show the drawing in the screen. So we can have it look beautiful. I see the neon colors. I see the bright colors. I see life.
And Anna, I hope you're recording, right?
Yes.
You want to start a new recording or?
Right now, I want just like everyone to see the beautiful maps.
Okay.
If it's finished or not finished, it's really not the ultimate goal right now. Good, good, good. Oh my gosh. Isn't it a beautiful place on earth to live in? And how different they are. Like, it's amazing how different they are. Some of them very strong and very powerful, and it's okay to be different. Okay, so now I'm going to finish this video. Thanks a lot. Okay, so we finished with this video. I'm balanced. And now what we are going to do, let me switch my camera so you can now see me. We'll just do a very short video with everyone. Can you see all the places? Did you write down them? All the places where everybody is located?
I will have to look at the chat. Okay, but first I'm gonna make you the host, right?
Okay.